Very good morning, dear ones. Welcome to our maths class. Today we are moving on to our next chapter, that is multiplication. So today we are going to learn about repeated addition. So let's learn about repeated addition. What is repeated addition? You have already learned about addition. So today we are going to learn repeated addition. So let's check what it is. Here you can see some flowers. So let's check. Here you can see 3 groups. And in each group, how many flowers are you able to see? Here you can see 1, 2. In the next group we have 1, 2. And in the third group we have 1, 2. So 2 flowers are there in each group. And how many groups are there? There are 3 groups. 1, 2, 3. And in one group, how many flowers are there? There are 2 flowers. So how can we write this? So we can write it as, here you can see 2 flowers. So we can write 2 plus. Again, in the second group, we can see 2 flowers. So we can write it as 2 plus 2 plus 2. So how much is 2 plus 2 plus 2? So we have already learnt addition. So 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. So how many flowers can you see here? There are 6 flowers. Here you can see some stars and you can see 2 groups. So let's check how many stars are there. In the first group you can see 1, 2, 3. 3 stars, and in the second group again you can see 3 stars. Look here, 1, 2, 3. So 3 stars in the first group and again 3 stars in the second group. So both the groups are having same number of stars. So how can we find out the total number of stars? We have to add these 2 groups, that is 3 plus 3, and we'll get the total number of stars. So we can write it as 3 plus 3. And how much is 3 plus 3? It is 6. So here in your text, you can see this question. 3 monkeys are collecting mangoes from a tree. So 3 monkeys are collecting mangoes from a tree. Another monkey joins them. So first there were 3 monkeys and another monkey joined them. So when one more monkey joined, how many monkeys are there in total? 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. So now there are 4 monkeys. So first 3 monkeys were collecting mangoes from a tree and another monkey joined them, and now there are total 4 monkeys and they are collecting mangoes. Now we have to see all 4 monkeys have the same number of mangoes. So mangoes are equally distributed among these 4 monkeys. So here in this picture you can see, hey, each of us has 3 mangoes. So one monkey has 3 mangoes. How many monkeys are there? There are 4 monkeys and each one has 3 mangoes. Now we have to find out the total. So we told that there are 4 monkeys. So first monkey, second monkey, third monkey and the fourth monkey is having mangoes. And the first monkey is having 3 mangoes. The second monkey is again having 3 mangoes. Third monkey is having 3 mangoes and the fourth monkey is also having 3 mangoes. So how can we write this? We can write it as 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So in the first group we have got 3 mangoes. So the first monkey has 3 mangoes, second monkey has got 3 mangoes, third monkey has got 3 mangoes and the fourth monkey also has 3 mangoes. Now how many mangoes are there in total? To find it out, what we have to do? We have to add these 4 trees. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So first 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9 and 9 plus 3 is equal to 12. So there are 12 mangoes in total. Now how did we write it? 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 12. So again you can see the number 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So here you can see the number 3 is repeated again and again. So how many times here the 3 repeated? Here it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can write it as 4 because there are 4 3's, we write it as 4, and here is the symbol into, we read it as into. So 4 into 3. So which number is repeating? The number 3 is repeating. So how did we write this? 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 12. So instead of writing like that, we can also write 4 into 3 is equal to 12. Here the number 3 has repeated 4 times, and which is the common number? Which is the number repeating? It is 3. So it is 4 into 3 is equal to 12. So this is repeated addition, that is 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. When a number keeps on repeating again and again, we say that is repeated addition. So here you can see 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. So how can we write it in the multiplication form? Here we can write it as 2 into 6. So how many 6 can you see here? You can see 2 6. 1, 2. So that 2 you can write first. And which number is repeating? The number 6 is repeating. So you can write it as 2 into 6 is equal to 12. Here you can see 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 8. So let's find out. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 2 is equal to 8. Now you can see the number 2 is repeating here. How many times did the number 2 repeat? It is 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can write the number 4 first and put a multiplication symbol into. And which number is repeating here? The number 2 is repeating here. So we can write it as 4 into 2 is equal to 8. So we can say that the number to be multiplied is known as the multiplicand, and the number by which the multiplicand is multiplied is called the multiplier, and the answer we get when we multiply, that is called the product. So here you can see 4 into 3 is equal to 12. So how do we read this? 4 into 3 is equal to 12. So here the number 4 is the multiplicand, number 3 is the multiplier, and the answer that we get, that is 12 here, is the product. So in the number 4 into 3 is equal to 12, the multiplicand is 4, multiplier is 3, and the product is 4. And in the multiplication, 4 into 3 is equal to 12. Here you can see into, this is the symbol of multiplication, and we read it as 4 into 3. So here this is a multiplication symbol. Here you can see some jokers. So let's read the question. There are 6 jokers in 2 groups. So how many groups are there? There are 2 groups. So in the first group we have 6 jokers. In the second group we have again 6 jokers. And how much is 6 plus 6? It is 12. So how can we write this in the multiplication form? There are 2 6. So the number 2 can be written first and put the multiplication symbol, and then which number is repeating? The number 6 is repeating 2 times. So write the number 6. So 2 into 6 is equal to 12. Here we have the next question. There are 4 pebbles in 3 groups. So there are 3 groups, and in each group we have 4 pebbles. So how can we write this in repeated addition form? It is 4 plus 4 plus 4. We have 3 groups, and in each group there are 4 pebbles. In the first group we have 4 pebbles, second group we have 4 pebbles, and in the third group we have again 4 pebbles. So how can we find out the total? It is 4 plus 4 plus 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. Now how can we write this repeated addition? 4 plus 4 plus 4 in the multiplication form. So how many groups are there? There are 3 groups. And which number is repeating? The number 4 is repeating. So how can we write it? We can write it as 3 into 4 is equal to 12. Let's look at the next question. There are 5 balloons in 4 groups. So how many groups are there? There are 4 groups. And in each group, how many balloons are there? There are 5 balloons. So how can we write this? First, in the repeated addition form. So there are 4 groups and in each group there are 5 balloons. So we can write it as 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. So why did we write here like this? Because there are 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in each group there are 5 balloons. And we have to find out the total. So how much is 5 plus 5? 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15 and 15 plus 5 is 20. So 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, we get the answer 20. Now how can we write this in the multiplication form? Here you can see that there are 4 5s. So the number 5 is repeating 4 times. So we can write the number 4 first, put the multiplication symbol, and which number is repeating? The number 5 is repeating. So how can we write this in the multiplication form? 4 into 5. The answer is, or the product is 20. So in your text, we have the practice coach. You can open your text, page number 44. Now let's look at the first question. Write multiplication facts for the following repeated additions. The question is, repeated addition is given. It is 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 2 8, 8 plus 2 10, 10 plus 2 is 12. So that is given there. Now we have to write the multiplication form for this repeated addition. So here you can see the number 2 is repeating 6 times. So which number should we write first? It is 6. And then which number is repeating? The number 2 is repeating. So we can write this as 6 into 2 is equal to 12. Write repeated additions for the following multiplication facts. The multiplication fact is given. It is 2 into 7 is equal to 14. And we have to write the repeated addition for this. So look here, which number is repeating? The number 7 is repeating. And how many times it is repeating? 2 times. So we can write it as 7 plus 7 is equal to 14. The next one, the multiplication fact is given as 4 into 2 is equal to 8. So we have to write the repeated addition form. So here you can see the number 2 is repeated 4 times. So we can write this as 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 8. So with this we finish today's class. Hope what was taught today is clear to you. We'll be meeting in the next class. Thank you.